Path Media. I was a minimum wage movie theater usher that made good and became a top earner in my network marketing company. Now, after 16 plus years in the profession, I'm finally teaching myself how to leverage the internet with online marketing and social media marketing to continue to grow and expand my business. My name is Ronnie Cruz, and this is Path of the Network Marketer. All right, welcome back to the show. In this episode, we're going to continue our conversation from yesterday, and we're going to dive into the difference between good sales and manipulation. That's right. Dun, 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 manipulation. Strap in. Before we get into any of that, however, I want to remind you that our group page on Facebook is live. That's right. It's facebook.com/groups/path of the network marketer. My intention for that is just to grow a community that you can lean on for support. Ultimately, all of us go through challenges no matter where you are in your network marketing journey. So this will be a place for you to share those challenges, share things that you might be experiencing in your business, and then get an outsider perspective outside of your existing support structures in your company and in your team. So again, it's facebook.com/groups/path of the network marketer. Also too, it's going to be a great place for you to communicate with me directly. Another area where we can connect outside of this show. Again, facebook.com/groups/path of the network marketer. Okay. Now, getting into today's topic, the difference between good sales and manipulation. There is a hard line difference, guys. It's not a fine line between the two. It is a hard line, stark difference between the two. And I bring this topic up because, again, to go back to yesterday's conversation about the cyclical nature of startups in the profession of network marketing. Because it's a cyclical nature and there's new startups happening all the time, it creates a behavior in the field, right? And if you're a good salesperson, you can really take advantage of these startups because there's a lot of energy and excitement that go into a launch of a brand new company. And so a lot of money can be made. You can really capitalize on these startups. Unfortunately, what then happens is it solidifies and cements this behavior and this pattern so that there are sectors of the network marketing population that go from startup to startup. Not a judgment, right? Not a judgment on how you put food on the table. It is just a reality, a part of the reality of our profession. That said, I do want to point out that part of that pattern is recruiting from existing teams because it is a very kind of insulated community, network marketing. And so if you're building a network marketing company at launch, these are the communities that you have most exposure to. And so what ends up happening is the individuals that have participated in this behavior repeatedly continue to tap into existing communities, existing network marketing companies and teams. I want to let you know that is 100% unethical. That is 100% unethical. Jumping to company is fine if you want to do that, but tapping into other people's organizations is not cool. Again, you put food on the table any way you see fit, but if you engage in these kinds of behaviors, you're taking food from somebody else's table. And that's really not cool. That's really not cool. The other thing is that the manipulation part of it, well, the difference between good sales and manipulation is whose best interests are you looking out for, right? Are you just looking to make a sale, or are you really looking to serve the individual that's sitting in front of you? Don't get me wrong. All our motivations is to make more money and create income and create lifestyle for ourselves and for our families. However, that can't be the intention when you're sitting in front of a person. That can't be the intention when you're doing a presentation. That cannot be the intention when you are pitching somebody on your deal, because you really have to look out for their best interests, right? You really have to. That's service, and that's good business. If you're convincing somebody that they need and want a product or service that they neither need nor want, that's manipulation, right? And even if you know that they need it, but they may not be ready for it yet, if you convince them to make a purchase before they're ready, that's manipulation, right? We gotta really distinguish between good sales and manipulation. Good sales is letting them make the decision that they want to make. Good sales is getting them to see the benefits of your products and how it can change their life, and then accepting their decision regardless of that, right? Accepting their decision, whether it's a yes or a no, right? That's good sales. That's good service. I know it took me a little longer to build my business with this principle, but my business is still around after 13 plus years, and I haven't had to jump from company to company. On the receiving end, if you're hearing this, right, if somebody that you know is approaching you about this next deal that they just joined, and they're telling you it's a brand new product that's absolutely going to transform your life for the better forever, you really got to think. Well, what about the products and services that you were telling me about 18 months ago? Right? And then the products and services that you were telling me about 18 months before that, right? Like, really start to question the individual's intentions. Are they looking out for your best interests, or are they looking out for theirs? If you hear somebody say, yeah, I thank you, for looking at this. I appreciate it. You're really helping me support my family. That's a big red flag. I mean, they're flat out saying, verbalizing that they're only looking out for their best interests and not yours. And if you would make a purchase, you would be helping me out. Like, there's nothing about that considers what you need, considers what you want, right? It's all about closing the sale and manipulating you using this kind of language. It's a stark difference, guys. There is a hard line between good sales and manipulation, and from both the receiving end and the giving end, we have to be aware of this dynamic. Again, no judgment on how you feel like you need to put food on the table, but understand this dynamic does happen and does exist in network marketing, and part of it largely revolves around the launch and startup cycle that happens regularly in our profession. So hopefully this makes sense. And again, if you know somebody that's participating in this, do your best to just say no thanks. I appreciate it, but like I'm good right now. Also, too, like by not participating in that sale with them, you're helping not cement that behavior, right? You're helping not cement that behavior. There are other skills outside of these tactics that you need to develop if you want to build a lasting business, and that's part of the ongoing conversation we're going to have here on the show. So yeah, just continue to tune in for more. If you're not following the show, go ahead and follow, because these are the kind of perspectives I'm going to continue to share, and hopefully it'll help you build your business moving forward and help you gain some perspective moving forward as you build bigger and bigger teams, right? So that's it. If you have any questions, again, go check us out on facebook.com/group/Path of the Network Marketer. Go check out our group page and you can field your questions there. And I'll check those, right? I'll check those. Again, the community is the intention is to elevate the profession. So let's have a conversation. Facebook groups, Path of the Network Marketer. You guys know the thing already. And beyond that, if you're not already following the show, go ahead and follow the show. Subscribe, whatever happens to be on the app you're listening on. Hit me with a 5-star rating and review. Share this episode with everybody. Share the show with everybody that you know. And tune in tomorrow for a fresh new one. So until then, be well, be safe. I'll see you in the next episode.